Welcome everybody, this is my channel John 5XR. I am John, obviously, and today we are on the 2021 Honda Trail 125. And I am not in my usual locale of sunny, hot Florida with flat roads that just turn 90 degrees left and 90 degrees right, at least where I live. I know there's a lot of nice roads in Florida, but just not by me. So today we are coming to you from central Indiana, about 30-40 minutes south of Indianapolis. So ahead of me is my friend Matt. He's on his new to him Grom. It's brand new, I think it's a 19 or a 20. And I inspired him to get that Grom last year when we were here visiting, because I brought my Grom and basically let him just rip around on it for a couple days, and he was sold after that. So come back this year and he's got his own Grom. And where we're riding today is nowhere in particular, but I just wanted to take advantage of these extremely nice country roads and the cemetery. So the riding up here is phenomenal. It wouldn't be the first place you'd probably think when somebody asked you where some really good backcountry riding is. I'd probably pick, I don't know, Colorado or Montana or something. Although I've never been to those places, this driving and riding here is just so docile, but also it offers enough challenges to make it really, really fun, especially on a small bike like the CT125 or Trail 125, wherever you're at, and the Grom. And last year I brought my monkey here and just had a really good time riding these roads, just cruising. It's late July and the temperature is actually in the mid to low 80s right now. Couldn't ask for more perfect riding weather and such a nice location here. You see the speed limit's 35 and I'm going 38. No need to hustle. Just kind of chilling out, cruising, checking out the deer over there. I don't know. Perfect scenario. So basically what we're doing is kind of just testing the CT125 out on the roads. I don't do a lot of road riding. If I do, it's just quick jaunts down to our race shop, or just using it around the house and stuff. I don't often get out and cruise much on my bikes, so that's when I really take advantage of this vacation we take every year up here, to get out on some of these roads and just stretch it out a bit, feel the bike on the road and enjoy the more than 5 minutes wind in my face. So basically just riding through corn country and taking a nice, what would be a sunset cruise in most parts of the country, but Indiana's like right on the edge of the Eastern time zone, so it's probably like 7:30 at night or something now, but it's extremely bright out. So that's one of the nice things here too, is that you can just ride and ride and ride, and it seems like your sunlight never runs out. It doesn't really get pitch black until like 10 o'clock or later here, so just perfect. Everything lines up perfect for riding right now. So basically, I guess just kind of talking over, vlogging about the Trail 125 on the roads. This is it's kind of about the extent of the roads you're going to want to really stick to with Honda Mini Moto, like the Grom or the Trail 125 or the Monkey or Super Cub. You don't really want to get out on the fast roads with them. I've experimented a little bit in some of my other videos about how fast this bike would actually go, and the fastest I've been able to get it is 57 in that video, and I have not really been able to get it to go any faster since. And one of the things that I tested before was if octane was going to make a difference, if we used the E10 ethanol based fuel or non-ethanol fuel, and that made a difference. So right now we're on our non-ethanol tank of fuel and going to give it some time to run some miles through it and see if it makes it faster or slower. We'll do that in another video, but for now, just going to kind of discuss how this bike rides on the road and my thoughts on it. So basically right now it's pretty chill. It works really good on the road. It doesn't have a lot of rolling resistance, so it glides along pretty good. It's a pretty comfortable cabin, except for the fact that I'm tall and I'm kind of sitting a little bit cab forward than I'd rather. My butt is it's too far back on the seat. It's kind of hitting the little incline where the seat rises up in the back, and then behind that you got that dreaded grab bar on the rack, which doesn't really feel too good on your rear end. So I'm probably a little bit taller and maybe a little bit bigger than the average demographic for this this bike, but yeah, I don't know. It seems like they make all the mini motos for the Asian market, and kind of just bring them over to our market, and we just use them as play bikes. But I can see a real use for these bikes in daily life in inner cities and congested areas. But that's not kind of what we really use them for here in Florida. Actually, that's not what we use them for in Florida at all, because there is no real congested cities. Maybe down in Miami or Key West would be the optimal place for a bike like this, but out here in the country roads and stuff, you know, you're kind of just using them for fun, not for daily life. But so basically, getting back to my point, I'm a little bit big for this bike, and it's not bad though. A little half-hour or so ride doesn't really bother me too much, but constantly have to adjust, you know, front and back. Kind of just, if I get my butt where the optimal riding position is, I feel as if I'm not really in my natural comfortable position. That's where I'm at now. My butt's kind of in the right spot on the saddle where it should be, but being tall and long-legged, you know, now my legs are kind of pitched backwards a little bit, so it's yeah, it's not uncomfortable, but it's not the most comfortable. So anyways, it's not too bad, but just one of my little observations about riding on extended periods of time on the Trail 125. Oh, you don't want to get on there?